Let me get you started here with the character in Maya. Let's start with a simple thing like the shoulder pad. These are kind of similar. The only thing is that this one is a little bit higher, but they correspond to about the same shape with the cylinders on the sides. So let's start by applying a UV map so that we can see what happens. Let's do an automatic one for now. And somebody was asking about this option here, the toggle option. It allows you to pretty much, let's say that I have, let me select the move tool, I have these UVs over here. And notice what happens when you overlap them. They actually change colors. So it allows you to see when there are UVs that are intersecting each other, or polygon faces on the UV editor that are on top of each other, okay? And you can toggle them that way or this way, okay? So that's one option. Let me put them back where they were. And for texturing, let's add a checker map. So let's add a blend. And I will call it, let me see here, move it here, call it a shoulder pad material. That way I know what that is later. And over here, let's map the checker material, checker. And let's repeat the UV coordinates a little bit. And over here on the repeat UV, let's make it 2020, very small. It's just the idea is to get a lot of repetitions, okay? And in object mode with the pad selected, let's apply it. Back to the hypershade. I'm going to go back to the material, right click on shoulder pad material and assign material to selection. Okay. Let's turn the checker texture on. If by any chance you're trying to apply the checker map before doing the UV map, you might notice that it doesn't work. Let's say that I want to apply that same material to the body. You notice that the body does not have any UV mapping done because the UV editor window is not showing anything. So if you go rendering, hypershade, and try, let's say, to apply this one that has the checker material to it, you're going to notice that it's not showing the checker map versus this one here. Is because you haven't done any UV mapping. So just make sure you do the UV mapping first and then apply the checker material, okay? So back to the shoulder pad. This is, a very good, very separate layout. You can, because these are very simple pieces of geometry, you can start welding points together if you want. But I personally prefer to work on it a little bit different. Let me show you, let me say UV, select them all. You see the shoulder pad selected there. Let's try, that was the automatic map, right? That was this one over here. Let's go back to object mode. And let's see what the spherical gives you, okay? It kind of gives us something that is a little bit scrambled there. There is this little crosshair tool over here. I don't know if you see it. It's like a little red cross at the very bottom. Just click on that, and when you do that, you're going to see all the different manipulators over here. Let me change this. There you go. A little bit better to see. You got the rotate, scale, and move tool. Let's select the rotate. Let's click on it, and now you see the handles for rotate tool, and then let's rotate around. If you notice it's getting better as you position the cylindrical projection more lined up with the actual surface. Let's see what this achieves. A little bit better placement. That's, I would say, a little bit better. And obviously it needs to be over here. So let's see how it looks with the checker material. It starts looking okay, except a little stretchy on in this area here that we can work a little bit more. You see that we're starting to get some points there that start reading more like rectangles than anything else, but that's very easy to fix. You just go to the UV mode and with the move tool selected,